If I'm looking at MS Dhoni as a captain, he's one of the greatest of all time. The reason for this is his incredible calmness under pressure. This calmness is absorbed by his playing group and allows them to play with the freedom and play the game like it should be played, and that's to have fun. And that's very much the Dhoni way. Tactically, he's brilliant. He seems to be one of these leaders that always appears to be an over or two ahead of the game, which is so important when it comes to decision making. He also allows his players to play with instinct. He empowers his players to just play with their gut, which is very much the central part of his being as a leader.
He was an everyman's leader to his team, authoritative, but yet down to earth enough where he was approachable to the members under his charge. That whole sense of self-belief and confidence he had was unobtrusive, in that you never felt any level of significant arrogance. And I think wearing your leadership so lightly is a good thing. History will remember him kindly for that.
I enjoyed the calmness that always accompanied him. I don't think there was ever too much fuss. I don't think India did things that they were ashamed of or unhappy to do under MS Dhoni. I got the impression as he went along as a test match captain that he wasn't sure he was always going to get 20 wickets. So he became a slightly more defensive captain as he went along. But in one-day cricket, he was supreme, because in one-day cricket, there are two natural endings. If you can't take 10 wickets, you bowl your 50 overs. Defense becomes a very big part of your bowling. So he became an outstanding one-day captain. If the track was just gripping, turning a little bit, then he was a great captain of spin bowling. And of course, he led from the front. I mean, no game was ever finished till Dhoni had stopped chasing. So I think as a one-day captain, without peer, incomparable as a one-day captain.
As a cricket brain, the shorter the formats became, is the more you saw the almost computer-like cricket brain behind many of his decisions. But yet still, he was able to be instinctive. And just the marriage of that allows us to remember his international journey as a significant one in India's chapter of leadership and world cricket as well.